Hello, AI enthusiast, and firstly and lastly, the Indians. We have a great news. Mostly history is created. So let's dive into the Zoho story. We have been sold a beautiful lie about the internet. We talk about the cloud like it's this weightless, infinite digital heaven where software just floats effortlessly. But the truth, the cloud is heavy, it's loud, and right now it is burning a massive hole through the balance sheets of your favorite tech companies. For a modern SaaS company, that is software as a service company, up to 90% of their actual operational cost don't go to developers or design, they go straight into infrastructure. With AI workloads exploding, server costs have quadrupled. Software companies are completely at the mercy of hardware monopolies, bleeding margins just to keep the lights on. But one tech giant decided they'd had enough. Let's meet the Nathula. Enter Zoho. For decades, they have been known as a pure software powerhouse, but quietly behind closed doors, they have crossed the digital border into physical reality. This is Nathula, Zoho's proprietary homegrown enterprise server platform, named after the formidable Himalayan mountain pass. Yeah, this isn't just an off the shelf machine with a Zoho sticker slapped on it. Developed in tandem with cutting edge Intel Xeon 6 processors, Nathula marks a history pivot from a company that just builds apps to a company that builds the actual silicon and iron those apps run on. To control the entire stack, why would a software company build its own servers? It's a strategy called extreme vertical integration. Yeah, it's called as vertical integration. Look at how most tech companies operate. They write software which runs on an operating system they don't own, using firmware they didn't write, on microcontrollers and motherboards built by a dozen different third party vendors. Zoho is throwing that playbook away by designing the chassis, the motherboard, the microcontrollers, and the firmware completely in house. They now control the entire technological layer cake. When the software team wants an app to run faster, the hardware team can literally rewrite the server's DNA to match it. The goal, total cost optimization, is the goal. So, what can be the impact? What can be the efficiency and savings? Let's dive in. And the real world data behind this move is staggering. Traditional data centers are notoriously inefficient. They consume massive amounts of electricity and generate terrifying levels of heat, which requires even more power just to cool down. By vertically integrating their software directly with the Nathula architecture, Zoho has unlocked a game changing 20% to 30% reduction in total cost of ownership, lower power, less heat, and massively optimized performance in an era where running massive AI models can bankrupt a startup overnight. This deficiency is Zoho's ultimate secret weapon. Sovereignty and independence, yeah, in tech and data. But this isn't just a story about corporate profit margins, it is a massive geopolitical statement. Right now, global tech is early dependent on concentrated foreign supply chains. By shifting their hardware, R&D, and engineering heavy lifting to their centers in India, like Chennai, Zoho is pioneering true data sovereignty. They are completely breaking free from foreign dependencies and eliminating heavy royalty outflows. Yeah, that goes out for in foreign. This guarantees that no matter what happens on the global political stage, the critical infrastructure powering millions of businesses worldwide remains safe, secure, and entirely self-reliant. That's why to reduce the foreign dependencies, it is important to make in India and made in India. The revolution is coming soon, and the servers are just the beginning of the roadmap. Zoho is already marching toward the ultimate frontier of technology, custom silicon design. By backing cutting edge chip design firms, they are stepping into the realm of edge AI processors. We are talking about highly specialized chips built to run complex artificial intelligence locally, directly, inside smart devices, IoT sensors, and industrial machinery. Without needing to send data back to a central cloud, this is the foundation for Zoho's next decade of growth. The boundaries between software and hardware are officially dissolving, and Zoho is leading the revolution. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe and follow Genera Neura.